Hello, my dear friends. Can you hear me? I hope that you can. It's time for us to work. So today we are going to work with Excellent 3 activity book. So please open it. I hope that you can hear me and I hope that you can see everything that I'm going to show you on the screen of the computer, okay? Today we are going to work with activity book. I'd like to make it bigger. Just like this. This is perfect. And we will need unit 11, the very beginning of the 11th unit. Let me open it. Where is it? Here it is, unit 11, exercise 1. So there are several exercises that we haven't finished working with. And now I'd like to work with several of them. So unit 11, exercise A. Let's speak about numbers. We have already read this text and we have already answered these questions. So we are not going to do it now. We are going to work with this exercise. Open it, please. This is page 52 and you have to open it. Let me make all of the letters smaller. How to make them smaller? Oh, something changed. I don't know how to make it smaller. Where are the numbers? They were somewhere over there. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. But there is an eraser. How can I make it smaller? These are the letters. Can I make it smaller? No, just like this. Okay, then let me make the exercise itself bigger. One moment. I'm going to learn how to put everything in a very good way. I want it to be comfortable. I want it to be good. So, please open page 52. We are going to work with activity A. There are like 5 numbers and we have to name them and we have to write them. Let's do it just right now. And in order to write them, we are going to use these words. So, what is the task? Write. Find the bricks to make up the numbers. Then write the numbers in words. The numbers are quite difficult, aren't they? What is this number? 1409, 5800, 942, 7387, 605, oh my gosh, 6517 or 6517. Let's first of all color everything, okay? Yes, we will need this one. I'd like to make it smaller and we'll start with pink color. 100. How to make it like this? Fantastic. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. And now I have to make it smaller. So this is the number. 1400. 409. Good. Now 5800. Just like this. Now next one will be green. 942. 42. Next one. Let's make it green. Next one will be blue. 7387. 7000 is blue. 387. And there will be one more number. I'll make it red, I suppose. 6517. Let's write it down now. 1000. 400. And 9. And will be between the 100 and these numbers, yeah, after hundreds. For example, here we don't have and. There will be just 5800. Just like this, yeah? Here we'll have it after 100. 900 and 42. Here we have 7,400 and 9 and why 9? I was looking at something pink. No, and not 300. There are 300. What was I looking at? I'm so sorry. I was thinking about something else. Why are there 400? 300, of course. 300. 7,387. And 87. Just like this, yeah? Am I right? I hope that I am. And here we have 600. 6,000. Oh, what a sleepy day it is. I feel so sleepy. Even though it's not morning now, it's almost 1 a.m. 6,500 and 17. Yeah? Am I right? I hope that I am. So these are the numbers that I would like you to write in the activity book. And we will go on quite soon. So please write all of these numbers down. Write all of them down. And off we go. And off we go, okay? Can you do it? What would I like you to work with right now? Let's think. Of course, we will have to go and work with Unit 12. Let's do it. So I clean it up. And we go on. There will be the exercise that you will know where you will have to read a text on the page 54. Can you open it? Where can you find it? Do you have the pupils book with you? Because I don't have it on my computer, but I hope that I do have it on my telephone. Let me try to open it. Excellent 3 pupils book, page 54. What can we find on that page? Can you open it with me right now? We need page 54. There we have to find the text about the Everest. Can you find it? 55, 54. But there is no information about the Everest. But on the page 55, I can find something about places all over the world. Okay, so we go on, and now we have to open page 55, I suppose, yeah? Have you done activity I? I hope that you can, but there is an activity G that I can't see that you've done. There are the words that we have to write down. What is it? Along the road. What else? Up the hill. Through the forest. Around the lake. Through the gate. No, this is through the forest. Turn left. Out of the gate. And across the field. Across the field. How do you walk? You can walk along the road, up the hill. You can walk up the hill, can't you? You can go through the forest. So through the forest, out of the gate. It's the story about the cow. Can you open your pupils book, page 56? There you can find all of these words, yeah? Around the lake. Around the lake. It looks like a pond, but still. Across the field. It is a field, isn't it? Across the field. So this is the way you can tell the directions, yeah, when you're asked or when you have to ask something. What is it? Past the gate or over the gates? I don't know, you have to jump over the gates. That's kind of funny. Past the gate or through the gate, into the gate. Into the gate, of course. Into the gate when you get inside. Here you get outside. And I don't understand this picture. What does it mean? Past the forest. Not through the forest, of course. Yeah? How can you go? Along the forest, maybe? No. Just let's leave it undone, okay? Because I don't know what we have to put there. Write all of these words and remember them when you will be given the directions or when you are given the directions or when you have to find out something, okay? So, it's time to work with Unit 12. We have to open Unit 12, Exercise 1, and read it. There is a dialogue between Megan, Ben, Polly, Rick, Sally, and Craig. What are they doing? They're cycling, they're riding their bicycles. And there are some things that they could do in the past. It means they can, yeah? There were some things that they could do, and there were some things that they couldn't do. Like Megan couldn't pedal faster. Could Rick go on? Oh, he couldn't. What did Rick say? My tire's flat. I got a puncture. So he couldn't go on. He couldn't go on, yeah? Don't forget to put the apostrophe above N. I can't do it. Could Polly repair the puncture? We need my repair kit. Oh no, I haven't got it. She could, but her repair kit was at home. They could still go, of course they could go there by boat, yeah? They could still go to the gold sands. They left the bikes and they could leave the bikes at Polly's house. So just like this. These are the words that I'd like you to put in the exercise, and off we go. Look and write will or won't. It's about future, then match the sentences. Here we can have a bike, yeah? This bike has an umbrella, it has a radio, it has a heated handlebars. Wow, it's so amazing. White tires, a tea machine. Oh my god, the engine pedals. So if the bike has engine, it means it can go faster. And this is something fantastic. Let's try to put it all together, okay? Let's try to put it all together. It will go faster because it's got an engine on the pedals. The postman won't get wet because it's got an umbrella. Next, his hands won't be cold because they've got heated handlebars. These handlebars, they are warm, they are hot, and if you touch them, your hands will never be cold. Just like this, yeah? He will have hot drinks because he's got a tea machine. Fantastic. He will have some music because it's got a radio. Because it's got a radio, let's write it out. The postman won't get wet. Won't get wet. It means will not, yeah? So you have to remember that all of these things here we have will get wet, won't get wet. So the postman won't get wet because the bike has got an umbrella. His hands won't be cold because it's got heated handlebars. He will have hot drink, because it's got a tea machine. And he will have music because it's got a radio. Where is that radio? Here is the radio. So these are the sentences about a new bike for postman. Yeah, this is a new bike for postman. It is a really developed, improved bike with an umbrella, with an engine on pedals, with the heated handlebars, with a radio. Listen to what I want you to do. I want you to write all of these 5 sentences down in your notebook. It will go faster because it's got an engine on the pedals. The postman won't get wet because it's got an umbrella. Write all of these sentences down in the notebook. And if you do it, I'll give you an extra point. Remember that, okay? Cool. Let's go on. So, and these are the answers about the same bike, about that new bike. And we have to ask something like, how long is the bike? It's 150 centimeters. How high is the bike? Yeah, how high is the bike? It's 125 centimeters. How high is the saddle? Just 100 centimeters. How 10 centimeters? What is it? What is 10 centimeters? I don't get it. How wide are the tires? So, I think it's time for us to write down these sentences, but I don't know how to make the letters smaller. So, number 2. How high is the bike? The whole bike. How high is the bike? It's 125 centimeters. We have it over here, yeah? How high, how tall is the bike? It's 125 centimeters. Good. How high is the saddle? Is the saddle? Number 3. How high is the saddle? It's 100 centimeters. You see it, yeah? How high is the saddle? Cool. Number 4. 15 centimeters. What is 15 centimeters? It's about pedal. How wide is the pedal? How wide is the are the pedals? Because there are 2 pedals, yeah? Are the pedals. Number 4. How wide are the pedals? 15 centimeters. And what is about 10 centimeters? How wide are the tires, yeah? Tires. The tires are 10 centimeters wide. 10 centimeters wide. So write all of these questions down and off we go, okay? Off we go. Perfect. You'll have many points for this work, and I really appreciate if you watch this video properly and if you write down everything over here. So what exercise are we going to work with right now? We are going to work with this one. There are 8 people over here, yeah? There are 8 people, and these people came to the same place by different means of transport. There is a postman, an artist, a policeman, who is this? Number 4. The pilot, a spy, a clown, a doctor, and a footballer. But he doesn't look like a footballer. He looks like a fireman, doesn't he? So we have to write how they all came to the same place. Look and write. Look at the pictures. How did they travel? Use these words. The artist came by motorbike, yeah? By motorbike. Write it down. The pilot, number 4. Air. What does it mean? How did he come here? I don't get it. Okay, the police officer came by rollerblades. Are these rollerblades? Oh no, he came on foot. Of course he came on foot. The police officer came on foot. The spy came by train. The doctor came by bus. The footballer came by boat. Came by boat. The clown by car. He's holding keys. Yeah, came by car. And what is there left? What is there left? By bike, by train, by bus, by bike, on foot, by car, by boat, by motorbike. So the pilot came by plane, obviously. Obviously, yeah, it's so easy. Came by plane, because I didn't get what's that. The air bag, what does it mean? There was a bad hint. Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get that it was about the airplane. So the postman came by bike. Let me see whether the video is being done. Is everything okay? I don't see it. Is everything okay? How many minutes are there Like 19. Oh, we have to go faster. Okay. So, these are the sentences that you have to write in your activity book. And off we go. What exercise would I like us to work right now? Tell me. I'd like us to work with the exercises on the page 59. There are 2 exercises and we are going to work with them right now. Let's work with them, okay? First of all, we'll have to write down all of these verbs in the past. Can you do that? It's quite easy. Here we can see that the letters are all mixed up, so unscramble the past verbs. It's easy, isn't it? And the past was like pulled, were, laughed, said. Some verbs are regular, shake, shook. Where is it? Can you find it here? Started, looked, oh, double O, K-E-D, followed, got in. So what can you see over here? There are several verbs where we only add the ending ed, pulled, laughed, started, looked, followed. And there are several words, they are different. We just change them, like go, went, gone, say, said, are, were, been, shake, shook, shaken, yeah? Get, got. All of these words, we just change them in order to have a past form. We call these words, these verbs, irregular verbs, and they're a little bit different. You'll have to learn them in future, okay? Just remember that some verbs are easy, laugh, laughed, follow, followed, look, looked, start, started, and some verbs are difficult. These are the irregular verbs. And now we're going to write down all of these words in order to fulfill this text. So this is Sally's diary. We have to write the words next to the pictures and put the past verbs in the blanks to complete Sally's diary. Let's read it. We started to go to the gold sands by bikes. Then Rick's bike had a puncture. Yeah? It had a puncture, didn't it? Can you find it in the audio or in the text? In the activity, Rick's bike had a puncture. You can find this word in Unit 12, Exercise 1. I've got a puncture. Polly said, let's go by bus. She suggested that they go together by bus. We went back to Polly's house, yeah? We went back to Polly's house. But there were no buses. There were no buses that afternoon. Polly said, let's go by boat. Oh, and that was so scary, wasn't it? Your boat was on the beach. The boat was on the beach. We pulled it into the water, of course, yeah? We all got in and Polly started the engine. Do you remember this moment? When Polly started the engine, you can find it in exercise 6, unit 12, yeah? But they couldn't go by bus. There were no buses to Gold Sands that afternoon. So she looked at our faces and laughed. Just like this. She laughed. Don't worry, she said. We won't sink. But I think that everybody was very worried and they were really, really scared. So please make sure you've written all of these words down in your activity box. This is the exercise we are going to work with right now. So do it, okay? Thank you very much for working with me. I really appreciate it. Now let me close it. It's time for us to say goodbye to each other. So thank you for working. If you need, watch this video one more time again. You worked so well. I'm really happy to know that you watched this video, that it makes you cleverer, that it helps you to find out something else, it helps you to do your homework, and that you can improve your knowledge, improve your English with watching it. Thank you very much and goodbye.